Welcome to YOLO Texas, and this is our team of traveling Texans. Ride shotgun with us as we visit breathtaking views.
It is incredible what we can find right here in Texas.
Check out heart-racing attractions. And taste mouth-watering foods this great state has to offer.
This is getting hot.
Go right off the bone. That's how you know it's good.
This is delicious.
Why, you ask? Well, to simply put it, you only live once, Texas.
Hey y'all, and welcome to another special episode of YOLO Texas. I'm your host Stacy, and let's have some fun with this episode. We're gonna call this one our YOLO Texas watch party, okay? So for the next 30 minutes, we're gonna call our host and producer and relive some of our favorite YOLO Texas segments. You know, over the past 3 seasons, we've come across pretty unique places, and you know, every once in a while, it's really nice to relive those moments and exciting adventures. So grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, because the commentary on this episode is pretty hilarious and it's insightful too. Jackie, you're the one who picked Sal Padre, right?
Yes, definitely. So I picked rewatching this segment, or just kind of doing a watch party in this segment, because oh man, I think it's just such an iconic part of South Texas. And there's so many cool things to do at South Padre. It's not like you just go once and you've experienced it. There's so many different things to do, and I think that was our goal. That was our goal when we were filming. And I never realized that South Padre had the pirate boat that we went on. So that was really cool. That was a neat experience. There's the pirate ship.
The pirate ship! That was a lot of fun.
It was really cute. They put on this whole show and everything. The families are into it. Kids are into it. Yeah, there's like that sword fight.
I have to ask Aerin, how did you prepare for being on a pirate ship?
How did I prepare?
Yeah, were you like, what am I getting myself into? Or were you like, you know what, I got pirate jokes, I've lived I know what's going on.
Well, luckily I had our producer, Jackie. Luckily I had Jackie there, and she provided me with all of the pirate jokes. If you have been following her, she's been doing jokes with Jackie, and I stole this one coming up from her.
What is a pirate's favorite letter?
Arr!
You think it's the I, but it's really the C.
It's actually the sea.
That's a C-
What's
joke.
your delivery, but
How loud was that cannon?
yeah.
They
That
made me
cannon
like
was
prepare
crazy
for
loud.
that. Yeah, we had to prepare for that. They were like, you're gonna light it, you have to cover your ears because you could blow out your eardrum because you're so close to it. And so that's why I'm like doing one of these things, lighting it, igniting it, and then it goes off. But it actually wasn't that bad. I could have.
Yeah, we were pretty far back, and it was pretty loud from where we were at, so it was good. Oh, and the dolphin watching. Oh my gosh, I loved this. But I used to want to be a marine biologist a long time ago, so going dolphin watching was so much fun.
This was so much fun. So that day was really long, and so we spent a lot of time out in the sun, and it drains you, and so you kind of get delirious. And so this was the point of the day where I hit a wall and I was just kind of kooky. So seeing the dolphins really did something special to me.
I'm gonna name it sushi.
Definitely a fisherman.
And
fisherwoman.
that was a legit, like, we thought about taking that clip out when we were editing, but it was so hilarious that she said she was going to call the fish sushi, and then it immediately, like, jumped out of her hands. So
And I apologized. I apologized to it afterward.
we felt so bad for the little fish. No fish was hurt. It was okay. We put it back into the ocean. He was fine. So, fun fact about the deep sea fishing is I took plenty of Dramamine so that I was not seasick, but our camera guys did not. And it was an hour boat ride out, AC, right?
Yeah.
And by the time they were out there and they're filming, so they're looking at 2 different horizons. They're looking at the horizon from their camera, and then they're looking at their other horizon, and they were green. Like, these poor guys. Me and AC were great.
We were great.
You're about to go, parasailing?
Parasailing.
How nervous were you when it was about to start?
You know what? I was a little nervous.
Is this really my job right now?
And y'all, this is the moment that like it finally clicked, that not finally clicked, but it clicked in my mind like we have the coolest job ever. Like being to do something like this is what?
Definitely.
What a cool job.
It was beautiful weather. It was just, we were out there on the boat, and yeah, like AC's jamming, you know.
Dude, you looked so
like, we're getting
graceful
paid
when you
for
came
this.
down and landed.
So perk of a good side about the deep sea fishing, and which I thought was really cool, is we got to then take the fish that we caught and they cooked it for us at the Painted Marlin Grill. And it was delicious, super fresh, and those drinks were the bomb.
Tell me about those drinks, because I want to know. They look beautiful.
One, the fish was, oh my goodness, so like Jackie said, fresh. The margarita, it'll punch you in the face because it is a lot of alcohol, and you take a sip and you're like, woo! But you're in the sunshine, you have this nice, beautiful view. I mean, does it get much better?
Yeah, you're kind of wobbling there on the beach.
No, so
What
Jackie wanted me to film that in my swimsuit after we just stuffed our faces with margaritas and fish.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jackie, can we do 2 takes on this?
She did,
maybe
kinda.
Wasn't heat stroke.
one with the shirt on, one with the shirt off. It's a little bloated.
And then the evening time.
Yes.
This is another spot in Padre that I wasn't aware of, you know, for as many times as we used to go when I was a kid and just go hang out on the beach. I never went to this park. And that ride that AC just springed off on, nah.
I love that you were screaming before it took off.
So
Who's that guy next to you? He doesn't look very happy to be there with you.
It was
No,
genuine
he's a
fear.
professional. He was like making it flip and go, you know, do flips and turns more than it normally does. So I had the full-on experience. Yeah.
Good
Jackie,
go-kart
that's
race.
great.
Nice. God, we were both so tan. Nice.
Awesome.
This was fun. I remember when I first hit the gas, my car wasn't going anywhere. I was like, wait a minute. So I think it was rigged so AC could win.
More margaritas.
More margaritas, more time. I feel like the few days we were there just flew by. It was insane.
Let's go back.
Yes, as soon as this is over, I am all about it.
Our Yellow Texas watch party rolls on after this short break.
Hey there, Carreno, and you're watching YOLO Texas!
Oh my God.
The whole ground shook.
Yes.
The whole ground shook. Hey y'all, and welcome back to Yellow Texas, where we're picking up right where we left off in our special Yellow Texas watch party episode. All right, guys, so this one is the one that I picked. It's Drive Tanks out in Uvalde. It's actually on the outskirts of Uvalde, and it's a really cool spot because it's just this large piece of land. I'm not even sure how many acres. I want to say 40. Don't quote me on that. But there's all these exotic animals out there, and of course, drive tanks. You can literally drive tanks and get your hands on some of the World War II ammunition and actually fire it. So legit, like Texas to a T.
That's a lot going on.
Around this charming downtown,
Oh, yeah.
you wouldn't imagine that tucked away.
Yeah, and our for our viewers that don't know, our studio is based out of San Antonio, so this was, yeah, like AC was saying, just about 2 hours outside, but it was a beautiful drive that day. It was still a little chilly, like AC's wearing those jackets that they gifted to her when we got there, and then that guy.
And you got to see a llama. It's a dream come true.
It would have been your dream come true, Ariel.
So lucky.
Yeah, for our viewers that don't know, Ariel's a little obsessed with llamas, so I remember that llama was, he had like a face that only a mother loves kind of thing, because he had that funky tooth,
Jackie
remember?
cameo in the background.
It's a ride.
I love that his dog was just chilling with us in the car.
Oh yeah, the dog knew the routine, for sure.
Oh, what an ugly little animal.
What? It's cute.
What is that?
Oh, there's a Pumbaa,
Pumbaa.
right?
When I was a young woodhawk.
Don't eat my hair.
Those camels all knew that AC had food, so
Good nutrients and protein.
The giraffe!
that was my favorite part for sure. The giraffes.
So,
Whoa.
How did that taste?
Wait, what just happened? Tell me.
Yeah, really.
yeah, so one, it was like hard trying to find the giraffe. They're a little herd or pack, and sometimes it's kind of like hit or miss. So when we actually found them, he was like, "Hey, you want to feed him a carrot?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "See, this is how I feed carrots." And he put it in his mouth, and he just fed it from mouth to mouth. And I was like, oh, "That's so cool." And he said, "Give it a try." So I did. YOLO, y'all.
Cool.
Okay, so the best part is drive tanks, where you actually get to drive them, and all the explosions is so great.
I'm so excited for you. This just looks so amazing and so much fun.
Yeah, dude, it was sick.
It was pretty insane. It was such a great experience. God, but you totally just feel like a badass riding on that thing.
So Aerin, like on a scale from 1 to 10, like how excited were you that you were gonna do some kind of activity out here?
10?
10? You're like 1,000?
I was super pumped. Like the fact that it wasn't just like a regular tank, you know, that they, you know, like it is a live tank that was actually used in World War II. It was I was through the roof. It was so cool to be there. I think our whole entire crew was just so giddy that night or that day. Yes. So sick.
I thought the guys did a great job on the edit. It was fun. Cool music.
Pretty impressive collection of modern and historic
Oh, cool.
military hardware.
Y'all, look at that display.
That is so cool.
And you can actually you could shoot any one of those, is what he means by a living museum, right? Live museum.
Yeah. Wait, so I get to be inside this tank.
This tank is the one you're going to be driving, just like it.
How
right outside.
fun.
Your chariot awaits.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Chariot awaits.
Yeah, cheers.
Were you crying? You're like, ah.
I was really nervous at this point because, you know, it's a huge tank. It's a lot of money to fix and, you know, just metal. So I'm like, I'm going to be driving this thing. I'm so nervous how to operate it. And it was just super easy. It's left, right, go forward. That's it.
3, 2, 1.
They were pretty durable for sure.
Oh my gosh.
And he's just chilling up there.
Dude, your face is just like, just a smile, just going by.
It was me, him, and then we had the drone following us. And we
okay.
had our cameras planted in different spots so they
Okay.
can get us coming and passing by. It was
Nice.
real cool.
Yeah, what are those? Are those 50 caliber bullets?
Shoot, I don't know. They're huge, though. I don't want that coming at me. Oh, and you can just see in the background the ostrich just hanging out.
The ostrich. I love this slow-mo.
Gosh, that's awesome.
It was so powerful.
Oh, yeah. Just what the enemy wants to see is you laughing like that when you shoot.
I did not hit the target at all. I hit the ground completely, 100%.
Holy moly.
This was probably the best timed stand-up I've ever done in my life.
I'm Aerin, and you're watching YOLO Texas.
Oh my God.
Like the whole ground shook.
Yes.
The whole ground shook.
I like felt it in my chest. Your whole body's just like, woo, like you can feel the wave just kind of hit everybody. That was crazy.
I know. I can't believe I did that.
It's definitely worth checking out. It was amazing. So cool.
Yeah. Drive tanks, you rock, thanks. More YOLO Texas watch party coming up after this break. Hey y'all, and welcome back to a special episode we're calling our YOLO Texas watch party. All right, so who picked this one?
I picked it. I picked it because it was probably my most like physically challenging and mentally challenging segment I've ever done. Jackie and Kyle were with me, and Aerin, you got to see the footage, the behind the scenes footage of me like freaking out.
So this is Del Rio, right?
We're technically like in Comstock, which is outside of Del Rio along the Pecos River. And it was absolutely breathtaking. I mean, I've never seen a part of Texas like that in my life, and I was just in awe the entire time.
The funny thing about that trip though was driving up there. Like, we thought this whole shoot was going to be canceled because driving up there, it poured rain on us so much. And so when we got to the campgrounds, oh my gosh, it was so muddy. Like, thank goodness we were in a truck, you know, a big truck, to get us through all of that mud.
Ariel, what was going on with you in that tent?
So Brian actually built the tent for us, and then we were like, oh, we'd like to film Ariel, you know, setting it up. Well, I've never really set up a tent before, so that was my first time. It should have been way easier, but I made it a little difficult. So I had Jackie helping me, I had Brian helping me.
You've never camped before?
I've camped, but I've never been the one to set up a tent. So I'm like...
I arrive and it's ready for me.
What y'all don't know is that, yeah, we set up the tent, but we actually stayed at the owner who owns all of the property, Heather and Miles Gibbs. They have a wonderful ranch house that all of the crew stayed at.
It was gonna rain that night, in our defense. And it was really cold. It got really cold that night. So the good thing about the guides that we had with us out there is that everyone there was like an experienced climber. So here comes our YOLO Texas team. We've never like rock climbed before. And I mean like legit rock climbing, not like what we've done before in a gym with padded floors and already hooks mounted in. You know, they're like legit climbers. So when they told us that, yeah, we're gonna go climb, we'll start small, we'll do a 60-foot rock wall for you guys. We're like, I was like, good luck, Ariel.
And Kyle went up before I went up, and Kyle had a bit of fun.
Yeah, I guess they used me as a stunt double for the talent to make sure that everything's okay before they sent Ariel up. But yeah, I was using too much of my upper body, and then about halfway through I realized that the trick is that you use your legs to propel yourself up, which I wasn't expecting, and I also wasn't expecting the physical exertion that it takes to get to the top. It was pretty intense.
I wasn't supposed to climb that route, but like the adrenaline was already pumping. I was nervous. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for it. And I went, and it was probably one of the best experiences of my life. I think we could all like agree that it was scary, but still fun.
Yeah.
Those are the best shoots.
When they're scary but fun, right? When it pushes you to the limit.
Definitely one of my favorite things of the whole thing after the hike and that ridiculous rock climb was the evening camp out, the cookout that we had with everybody. Everybody's all together, and it's something I miss so much right now because social distancing, but it was such a great night.
It was so much fun. The owners, Heather and Miles Gibbs, were amazing, beautiful property, amazing people, and you know, we just really hope y'all enjoyed seeing that. Hopefully we'll get back out there soon.
Our YOLO Texas watch party rolls on after this short break. Hey y'all, welcome back to the final segment of our special YOLO Texas watch party episode. So, who picked this one?
I chose this one because this is one of my favorite segments because I got to ride a horse and I got to shoot, and it's basically everything that defines us as true Texans on the show. It was so humid in the beginning of that shot that I look like I'm wearing a toupee. I don't know why the camera guy didn't tell me like, hey, fix your hair. I like that my hair looks better in quarantine than it does right there.
It's because I wasn't there. I wasn't there to tell you your hair looks crazy.
Flannel gang.
Yeah, we planned that, right, Kyle?
We really did, yeah, all of us. All the camera guys, us, we all had a flannel party at Lone Star Ranch. I was telling her, I said, we're a bunch of city slickers. We don't ride horses through the city streets. And she went, oh, y'all are all right. You're wearing flannel. Anyone that wears flannel can ride a horse.
The one thing Kyle did not have were cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots, yeah, or my
Kyle showed up
Spurs. I
in
left them at
Vans.
home.
What did you wear?
Vans.
Oh my goodness. Looks like a beautiful property. I remember just when we were setting this up with her, she was telling me all about it, and then once I saw the footage that you guys shot, it looks beautiful.
It's crazy just to think like that is outside of Austin, outside of a major city in Texas, and you have all this land to go horseback riding, and then you get to do archery, hatchet throwing, and then they have different activities that you can choose from to do.
You look like a natural on that horse, Kyle.
Yeah, you see how serious I am? Oh, no, never mind.
there
Look
we
at me, so joyful in my flannel. I was riding, and when you ride a bike, if you don't have a pad, it starts to get uncomfortable, and I didn't realize how uncomfortable it is to ride a horse if you're not used to riding it. So for the rest of the day, I was kind of walking, you know, with my legs like this. A fun fact for all of you.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
We weren't even out there riding that long.
So here we're doing some shooting.
You have to bring it all the way. That was a good shot.
Right in the jugular.
What was your favorite part from the experience?
Yeah, definitely the team bonding on the way there. We were all jamming in the car, listening to some Paramore, some old school junior high, high school,
Oh my gosh.
punky angst. Being color coordinated and matching outfits was a blast.
We all know how I feel about dressing for segments. I love to go along with the theme. So thank you for doing that.
Nice.
All right, so has anybody been thinking about where they want to go after this whole quarantine thing is over with?
I don't know, like I know I could probably be doing this while social distancing, but I want to go camping and I just want to like float the river, have, you know, like s'mores and bonfire and margarita in my hand and sitting in the water.
I've already told my husband I want to go dancing once this is all over. Cold drink of some sort, some cold alcoholic beverage.
I want to go to Marfa.
Yeah.
So I want to go explore Marfa.
Nice. There's some really cute Airbnbs out there.
My body, after being indoors for so long, is ready for the ocean. I'm ready to bask in the sun, in the sands. As you know, with Texas beaches, I'm also ready to get stung by like a man-o-war or something just to feel alive again, feel something. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have that margarita too. AC, let's do it.
I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. All right, y'all, that is the end of our show. Hope you liked that one. You know, we always love hearing from you, so visit our website and social media pages and let us know which YOLO Texas adventure you like most. Until next time, remember, it is a big world, so stay safe and be positive, y'all. After all, you know what they say, you only live once, Texas. Bye, y'all.